Hello, today we are going to take a look at general 160 games built-in Atari clone. For those who are not familiar with early Atari 2600 era, it was a very popular console in early 80s. Then video game crash happened and new systems came in and the world moved on. Well, actually not, as the rest of the world received these clones for years, up until early 90s. So this is one of them. According to the chips inside, it was built in early 90s. It has the appearance of a Atari 2600 Junior. It has the branding General and Arabic letters here. According to Google Translate, it says something like make sure the power is off before inserting a cartridge. And the back side, the ports, the switches. Normally these are difficulty switches. However, in this case, they are used for switching game banks. Since they couldn't pack all 160 games in one bank, one ROM, they packed, games of 32 in one bank, 64 in another one, and 64 in another one. So using these switches, we switch between those games. And there's a cartridge slot that's compatible with the Atari 2600 games. And yeah, there's no branding and nothing. It comes with a controller that looks like a Atari 7800. It's a PAL system, so I'm gonna use my PAL screen and I'm going to tell you how to use this. If you're in North America, there are a couple of ways to run old PAL consoles, so I'm gonna make a short video about that later. So I'm gonna turn this on and I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, well, my power adapter was unplugged, so I'm gonna plug that in. Here we go. So we are in bank AA. So this bank has 32 games and they're pretty much the same for, as far as now I know, all the clones, which is the 32-in-1 cartridge for Atari. You can find that cartridge, you can find a game list, even the order of games are pretty much the same. This console came with a list, but that list is a mess. It doesn't follow the order of this at all, and the names are all weird made up names. So I'm just gonna go over the list that I made. Okay, so this is Space Jockey. And the next one, Human Cannonball. Again, these are official titles, so I don't know. It's possible that these are named differently for clones. Oh, that was Basic Math, and then this is 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. We have Othello. So we skipped a game, Flag Capture. I don't know if it's the switch, the sensitivity on this game select switch, or whether it's the fact that these systems are really prone to electrical noise. When you cycle games, it is possible it will skip a game or two. So if you come across these systems and if you're cycling and if you count like 30 games instead of 32 or 61 games instead of 64, make sure you cycle through the games again until you find those lost games, because these systems, I think, skip games quite often. So this is Othello. We skip Flag Capture according to my list. Here's a golf. Surround. Checkers. Oop. We lost signal. What happened there? Blackjack. Freeway. So I believe this one is the rabbit version. Yes. So Freeway, the original one has chicken. This one has rabbits. So they, someone hacked the sprites before putting it into 32-in-1 ROM basically. Next one is miniature golf. And oh no, we didn't skip. This is football, maze. So this is fishing derby, aka fishing derby with different writing, misspelling, and this one has crabs instead of fish. The sprites. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Nope, I can't. I've seen other hacked ROMs that had octopus instead of fish or crabs, but yeah, in 32 in one it's with crabs. Boxing. Oh, we skipped Space War, so there's supposed to be Space War, but it skipped. Air Sea Battle. Oh, we skipped the other freeway, the original one, I believe, with chicken. This is tennis, combat, slot machine, skiing. We have Stampede. Oh, Activision logo is still there. Sometimes they just remove those company names if they're especially releasing under different games. We have Outlaw. Here is the other fishing derby with fish. So I believe this is the original one. And the colors seem to be slightly different. So, and Skydiver. Laser Blast. Basketball. Is this the original sprites? I don't remember. Maybe. Cosmic Swarm. So this surprised me the most. Like, these are very basic games in this 32-in-1. I wouldn't really bother playing most of them, but this is a fun game, and this is like little, I don't know, looks like out of place. Bowling and baseball. So if I go again, Space Jockey, Basic Math. Oh, see, it skipped the Human Cannonball this time. 3D Tic-Tac-Toe. Here's Flag Capture. Last time it skipped this game. So it does this. Alright, so I'm going to turn this off and then change banks. Now we're going to do BA. So difficulty on the left switch is B, right switch is A. That will switch to bank BA with 64 games. So here we have Cosmic Arc, Frostbite. I'm not sure about these. You see the screen is kind of, some scan lines are shifted. It could be the adapter I'm using. So I believe this is Lock and Chase / Great Escape. So Atari Mania website has a very neat database of 2,600 games. You can see the names, alternate names, all the clones, you know. So I try to come up with like alternate names that might be in this machine. So some games I'm gonna say a couple names that might also be listed in this paper that came with the console. So Fast Food, Commando Raid / Normandy Landing. So this game is sometimes listed as Normandy Landing. I don't know if they landed to Normandy like this, but whatever. Pharaoh's Curse. Oh, this is an Egypt themed. You see Pyramid in the background. So this one seems to be like a clone of Base Attack. So I put Base Attack / Flying Saucer / Cosmic Town / Z-Tac. I believe Z-Tac was listed here, and the sprite is different than the Base Attack. So this is probably Z-Tac. What, as opposed to A-Tac? I guess. This is Astro War, Cross Force, Mole Hunter / Toppy. Mines of Minos or Minos. I bet that's some Greek mythology thing. Ward Zapper, Fast Eddie. I used to play this on C64. It's a pretty neat platformer. And Demon Attack. Yes, another classic. I don't see any weird sprite hacking going on here, so I believe this is the original. So this one is the Plague Attack slash Catch Time slash Dental. But I don't see any game name or branding on this one, so I don't know what name this would be, what cartridge they ripped this from to put in the system. Next one would be Sea Monster slash Sea Ghost. So I don't know if this is the original sprites or changed sprites. Mafia slash Gangster Alley, but since it says Mafia on the screen, Mafia it is. Ocean City Defender. This looks a lot like Atlantis with changed sprites, obviously. I don't know if there's any other change to the game, like the scoring or the difficulty, or they just simply alter the sprites. Next one, Mega Mania. They also had clones under different names, but the sprite seems to be the same. So, Bye Bye, well, that's what it says on the game. Also goes under the name of Fisher Price, Aquattack, Scuba Diver, Sea Hunt. Next one, Air Raider. So we skipped Turmoil. There's Turmoil here. Again, skipping can occur. Air Raider slash Air Battle slash Top Gun. So I guess this game was released under the name of Top Gun in maybe Taiwan or South America. I don't know. Next one is TechScan. So normally this game is played with a paddle, but clones like this, they don't support paddle controllers. The hardware is just not capable. It's not wired. So what they did was they adapted the games, modified the games so they can use joystick, which is, I guess, neat, convenient, but you know, you're losing a feature if you're comparing this to original hardware. Along with the difficulty in this case, some models put the bank switching on a separate switch, but in this model they assign to a difficulty switch, so there's no difficulty selection and there's no paddle support. But yes, there it is. We have Trick Shot. This is a pool or billiard game. Golfer. Oh. I don't know how to play this. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, I remember then. Okay, this is what we're trying to do. So I don't know if this is the original sprite, because I can't even tell that thing is supposed to look like that. The next is Missile Command. Is this the original one? Because I know there are some hacked ones. Yep, this looks like the original. This is also released under some really ridiculous names. Carnival. Yes, this is another classic. Open Sesame slash I Want My Mommy. Looks like a platformer, Donkey Kong style. Here's another Donkey Kong style game, Spider Kong. So instead of a gorilla on top, there's a giant spider, I believe. And then there's this fat guy, looks like Mario. I remember this game being really flickery. Yep, the sprites are flickery. And if you try to double jump, you die. That's what I remember. Like, if you're jumping, nope, didn't happen. But anyway, yeah, I played this game first time in Turkey. Back when I was a kid, and they would build these custom arcade cabinets with Atari in them. So this was one of those games. I don't know if they put any name or what. Oh, okay, this was Spider Kong. Squirrel and Snail. Another unlikely duo. I guess we are the squirrel and snails are walking around. Why would these two be enemies? I don't know. Next one, barnstorming. Yes, this looks like the original. Except the colors look off. So I don't know if these ROMs are, like, I don't know if this my converter or the ROMs are not original PAL ROMs, or some colors seem to be off, or maybe they did it on purpose. It's a hacked ROM just to get rid of the, copyright infringement. Well, doesn't work that way anymore, but Firebug / spinning fireball. So I guess Firebug is the original name. Spinning fireball could be the clone name. Aliens Return. Oh, there's a Home Vision branding there. So I don't know if they're the original developers or the hacked developers, or the clone developers. Oh, copyright Atari. This is something original. Oh yeah, Yar's Revenge, another classic. Missile Control. This is a mixture of what, Atlantis and Missile Command. Capture / Wall Defender / Wall Break. Well, one of them is the original name. Other ones are, name of the clones. Oh, here we go. Strategy X. So this was another game that would skip. I had to cycle through this bank like 5 times to get to this game. So I am going to update my list. Yes, Strategy X, I believe. Wow, the joysticks are really finicky. Oh. Next we have Space Cavern. Oh no, Planet Patrol. This is supposed to be Planet Patrol. Did we miss Space Cavern? Maybe we did. Also, this game goes by the name Space Marshal or Sahara War, I believe. This one, Galaxy Defender / Nexar. Spider-Man. And we have the Phantom Tank. Cosmic Creeps. Karate. Ooh. Dice Puzzle. Sancho. So we know which version this is, I believe. So this is Exocet or Exocat / Cruise Missile / Space Eagle. No, this is Sancho. Okay. So some details I missed before. I had a really bad picture, so I wasn't able to see the company names or the game names. But I guess this would be easier to track down. And next we have, what is this? RJPG copyright. Oh, this is Mountain Man. Mountain Man. Okay, why is it doing this though? So I heard in some of those clones, like even though clone itself is, let's say, PAL, they put like NTSC ROMs and stuff, and they found a way to like display. So I'm using some kind of converter, well, RF to AV converter, and the TV is capable of showing PAL, but I don't know if you're able to, like if I change the video system to, let's say, PAL M, nope, PAL N, nope, PAL 60, nope, NTSC, nope. So it's definitely PAL, but you're not able to see a clear picture on this one. I was able to with another setup, so it could be also the system. I mean, this system is made so cheaply. They didn't even put shielding around the modulator, so it's very prone to interference and noise. So Mountain Man. Okay, we have Sneaking Peak, Star Master, Berserk, Humanoid, Runaway. And we have Circus Atari, another paddle game adapted to use joystick. Wow, this is like Arkanoid or Breakout with extra steps. Oof. Oh, died. Hope you have insurance, buddy. Name this game. No, I'm not asking. It's just the name of this game. It's this really stupid game. I don't know. I mean, stupid name. I don't know if the game is stupid. I don't think it is. I believe it's the original sprites. Colors, I don't know. Whenever I see red instead of blue, it's immediately, okay, is this a hack? Because the sea is normally red. Well, unless shark eats you, I guess, then it can be red. Oh, this is another favorite gem of mine, Room of Doom. I never played this back in the day. Only after I had access to emulators, I found this, and then I'm like, oh, this is pretty fun. Tubby Bird. Again, yeah, the quality kind of sucks, so I'll try different ways to improve the quality. I'll try different things, but right now this is not really playable. Mariano. This game is basically a clone of Sequest. I believe they just changed the sprites and everything else is the same. Yeah, seems to be. Square Game / Frisco. We have Worm War 1. Mad / Paris Attack. Well, the Paris looks a lot different, that's for sure. And I wonder if these are like V2 missiles the Nazis sending. And we have Rocket Ball. It's like a squash 3D. Yeah, oh. Nice intro. You don't usually see this kind of stuff in Atari 2600. Did we skip a game? I don't know. Screaming / 3D War / The Earth Dies Screaming. I'm not sure if that's the case. Dark Cavern / Night Stalker. Yeah, I remember this one. Yep. You gotta get the gun before shooting. Oh, I was able to shoot. Gun is a lie. Okay, and Deadly Discs or Tron Deadly Discs. Oh, they don't seem that deadly. Oh, here we go. My disc is not deadly to me. Oh, died. And we have... Oh, we're supposed to have Maze Craze. I guess it skipped. So this is Spectra Cube / Color Fight. Oh. I guess you don't have to use LSD or other substances to experience this kind of stuff. And back to Cosmic Arc. So Frostbite, Lock and Chase, Fast Food, Commander Raid. I just want to see that skipping game. Was it? So the wall. Here we go. Maybe I made a mistake. I don't know. Because it counted 6. Oh, here we go. Did we miss this one? Oh yeah, we missed this guy. Whatever this is. Maybe Planet Patrol? No, Space Cavern. Alright, we are now on bank BB. This is the next 64 games. So we start with Time Warp, I believe. Yeah. Taiwanese game. I think one of the Taiwanese companies made this. We got Venture, River Raid with Purple Sea. We got Puyan, aka Duck and Wolf. Well, they're sheep, but look like pigs, but I don't know. Maybe they thought it was duck. Jailbreaker. Yeah, some of these games I played on Commodore 64 for the first time. Dancing Plates. We have Keystone Capers with the Activision name removed. Robot Fight. This is basically like a missile command hack. Instead of missiles, we shoot robots. Space Invaders and Missile Command had an illegitimate child. It's kind of cool. Superman. Yeah, Clark Kent. Oh, it skipped ice hockey. So we had ice hockey. This is Frogs and Flies, Video Pinball, Space Invaders. This is the first ever Space Invaders I've seen. I thought this was the arcade because back when I was a kid and living in Turkey, they would build custom cabinets with Ataris inside, so this was one of them. Warzone. This is MASH with submarines, basically. Saving people on the sea. It's kind of neat. Original hack, I would say, rather than just changing few sprites. This is UFO Patrol. Oh, sorry for the crappy quality, by the way. With the system set up, as soon as there's bright colors on the screen, it does this. So some of the games are unplayable if they have white. We've got Walker. It's just a person walking and jumping. I mean, ooh. Yeah, this is not very playable the way it is. Oh, Stranger Danger. Tomboy, a Pitfall hack. Enduro. Pack Hong. Oh, it skipped Pack Hong. There's supposed to be Pack Hong. This is Defender. So I'm going to turn it off, turn it back on, and see if I can get to those skip games. Quinn, Jailbreaker, Dancing Plates, Keystone Capers, Robot Fight, Superman, Ice Hockey, that was skipped last time. Frogs and Flies, Space Invaders, now it skipped the pinball. Here's the Warzone, UFO Patrol, Walker, Enduro, Pack Kong. Here's the Pack Kong. So this is the Spider Kong with different sprites. But at least they put the game name down there. Defender, it's Atari Classic. So I don't know if they modified anything in here. And we have Dragonfire. Oop. Why is this doing that? Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Subscan. International Sucker. Sequest, my all-time favorite. And activation logo is removed partially. It just says on. Threshold. King Kong. I guess someone said Well, the Donkey Kong port is not that great. What can we do about it? Well, they came up with this. What is animation, right? Wow, this looks like bombs. This guy's a little more extreme. Firefighter. Mr. Postman. I don't know why this is called Mr. Postman. Clearly this is not Postal Service's service area. Oh well. Delivery attempted. Failed. Zoo Fun. Oh, this is another one flickering, I believe. Yeah, as soon as we have some bright colors on the screen, it does that. So I'm going to receive some RF to VGA adapter, so hopefully that will solve some of these problems. We'll see. Real Sport Volleyball. Remit. If you hate colors, you can shoot colors. Not you, Gray. Not today. This is Nuts. I mean the game, I think, called Nuts. I wish there was a way to change this to a darker mode, but well, we don't even have a black and white switch anymore. So this is Nuts. Bank heist / bank maze / fancy car. I don't know if cars dropping dynamites considered fancy back in the day. Here's the official Donkey Kong. Mario with sideburns and everything. Sexy beast. And trying to avoid cookies. Otherwise, you die from diabetes. And the next is Netmaker. This is basically Amadar clone. Instead, Spider is making net in a very inefficient way. Say Our Ship. Okay, I think this is like a crackpot game. Not a clone, but the idea is similar. The bad guys are claiming the ship, and we're trying to protect. Palace Sucker. We skip a couple games. Panda and Thunderground. This is Flash Gordon, also known as F-18 versus Aliens in some part of the world. I don't know. Oh, I shoot a guy. I think I was supposed to help him. Assault / Scorpions / Sky Alien. We got Bermuda. This is like copy of River Raid, basically without the landscape. So you can just but apparently clouds can kill you. Here is Curtis, Atlantis clone with giant birds. For some reason, it is more horrifying than getting attacked by spaceships. I don't know if the scoring or difficulty is any different. This game might be also known as Submariner. Submuriner. Pac-Man. Unfortunately, this is not a hack. It's just a good old crappy Pac-Man. Oink, aka Fox and Pig, aka Pigs and Wolf. So I guess some countries hate Fox and some Wolf, so they just change the name. Okay. Here's Grand Prix. So I don't know if original one had the Activision logo or not, but we can check that. I have a Grand Prix cartridge. This is Demolition Herbie or Demolition Derby. It's like a multi-screen Amidar, looks like, but there are cars and stuff. The year 1999, aka Condor Attack. Okay, it's like Phoenix or Demon Attack or Collection. Oof, yeah, another white screen game. Farmyard Fun. Oh, no. Oh, yes, we skipped another 2 games, Spider Fighter and Skyscraper. We jumped to Farmyard Fun, or Play Farm. There's some chickens running around. And we have, oh, we skip Boom Bang, we jump to Asteroid Belt, aka Asteroid Fire. It's kind of impressive. 360, shoot 'em up. Reminded me of Bosconian Arcade, so it's kind of neat. Pyramid War, oh, we jumped Frogger to Pyramid War, which is a Chopper Command clone. Sprites are changed, gameplay is identical. Instead of helicopter and trucks, we have plane and tanks. Laser Gates. Dragon Defender. See, they should have gotten this for the Defender. Shooting instead of tin laser. Big ass fire. Gas Hog / Space Trip. First I thought this was Moon Patrol. Oh. Seahawk / Sea Smash. So I don't know which one is this. I think they're identical. I don't know what's different. This one is Challenge, aka My Way. That was challenging. Megaforce. I don't know why it says Megaforce 1. I don't know if the second one is expected. Defend. Okay, I shall shoot Kremlin with my motorbike. Oh, it can fly. Okay. Mysterious Thief or Criminal Pursuit or Chase Robber. Oh. Bad doggy. And Galactic. Not Galactic, but Galactic. So I guess there was a typo maybe somewhere and then they just doubled down on it and changed the ROM. We're gonna call Galactic. Okay, and this was the third and last bank. Another 64 games. Let me see if I can find those skipped games. That was Defender. We have the Dragonfire and Star Wars, Subscan, International Sucker, Sequest, Threshold, King Kong, Firefighter, Mr. Postman, Zoo Fun, Real Sport Volleyball, Ramit, Nuts, Bank Heist, Donkey Kong, Netmaker, Sarah Ship, Pele Sucker, here we go, Panda, this was skipped last time, aka Hungry Panda, aka Remember E.T. How do we get out of here? I think we're gonna get that bamboo. Oh, colorful graphics. Oh, it skipped again. So there's Thunderground / Super Tank / Tank City between Panda and this game. So I don't know why we skipped it again. So Assault, Curtis, no, Bermuda, Curtis, Pac-Man, Oink, Grand Prix, Demolition Herbie, the year 1999 or Counterattack. Here we go, Spider Fighter. This is the classic. I rented this cartridge when I had 2600. Here we go, Skyscraper, the Master Builder. This is the other one we skipped. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Here we go, Boom Bang. That's the Crackpot clone, but they changed the name and they actually put the name in the game, so I guess they can claim ownership. Oh, here's Frogger. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, these games exist in other clones as far as I can see. I've watched some videos. They show different consoles, you know, 128 games in one, 160 games in one, 224 games in one. 90%, the first 32 is pretty much the same. It's the 32 in one ROM. The rest, 128 games, 90% of the time is the same with few differences. Some clones I saw, Qbert, mine does not have that one. IQ 180, Motocross, in some clones, not in this one. Hacked River Raid versions with landscapes all over the place. I don't have that one. So there are a few variations, but 90% of the time the games are pretty much the same. I never seen like big games in there like Pitfall 2 or Hero and that kind of stuff. So I believe whether they're claiming 1,000 games or 100 games, it's going to be pretty much the same. But it can play Atari cartridges, so that's something. So if I put my Grand Prix here, well, it's going to roll because it's an NTSC cartridge on a pulse system. So, but if we change the system to pulse 60, so instead of PAL, we're going to change it to PAL 60. Then the colors, even the colors are correct, I think, because I used a different NTSC PAL converter before, and the colors were off. They were like blue. The card was blue. It wasn't red. And as you can see, this one has Activision on the bottom. The one in the console did not have that, so I believe they removed that and probably changed the name of the game to like Super Ferrari or something. There's a bunch of ridiculous game names in this booklet the machine came with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, leave a comment, and see you in another video. Thank you.